apology on this one up front. I am exhausted. If this video comes across a little scatterbrained, please try to bear with me. I didn't expect to do it. This is one of those things that has come in just off the cuff, showed up a day before the video, a day and a half before the video is supposed to be out. I have to do it this way. So I apologize if it's a little scatterbrained. Stick with me. It's a great item. So here comes some intro stuff. About background noise, I was not planning on filming today, and I got to do it now or I'm not going to have enough time to do it. We are going to take a quick look at the Olight Warrior 3. They sent me this. We're going to look at it, and as you can see, this is going to be basically simulcast on Full30 and YouTube from my channel, CrazySharp. So figured I'd only make it sense to do the backgrounds. We won't have a channel playing in the background. So, but yeah, guys, you know what time it is. Turn on the volume. Here comes a little bit of music as soon as I find the remote. This is the Warrior 3 by Olight. The reason I'm doing this so fast is they are starting a Black Friday sale. I'll have an affiliate link down below on both channels. It'll be down below in the description so that you can go and you can follow it. I think it is the 28th is the Black Friday sale. So this is a dual switch flashlight that came in. I'm kind of impressed with it. This is a really, really nice one. We'll turn it around and take a look at it. We'll look at the specs and things, but this is 2300 lumens. So just put that in perspective. If you guys remember how impressed I was with how bright the Baton 3 was, this is only a 1200 lumens flashlight. And this is 23 with a 300 meter throw. It's a little nuts. So, all right, guys, without any further ado, since we got enough background noise to just overrun everything, and I don't know where my remote is, we're going to turn this around and take a look at it from above. Guys, I think y'all remember back here, it's been a little while ago, I got the Baton 3 flashlight, and I love this because it's a nice little EDC pocket flashlight, and I carry it everywhere, but I do recognize it is nice to have a larger in-the-house, like emergency style flashlight. If you're a police officer, this would be more something you would carry on your belt, on a utility belt. This would be more something that I would carry if I was still active duty. But the fact is, like, I like this light, but I do like the idea of having a larger, brighter light with a longer charge here at the house, because most of the time this is what's going to be in my pocket. As you can tell, they come from the same lineage, but this one has got a couple of cool features. Now, this is up to 2300 lumens. We're going to pull the little card out and look at it in a minute, but this has magnetic charger on the back. So you can see this is like a dual function tail cap. Let's move the box away. The box is nice. I just like putting the box in the videos because Olight does have really good packaging. So it comes with magnetic charger. I already charged it all the way up. It just sits on it like that, charges it up. It actually also is the same charger for this. So if you have multiple of these lights, you only have to have one charger cord out and you keep a spare. It's nice. I have several charger cords for these. The only problem is the one for my Pew Pew that is magnetically reversed to this one. So I can't use it on all my items. So here's some cool functions. Now, this is a dual switch. So you have this switch here. And as you can see, you have a battery indicator here to tell you your battery charges, and you have a power level indicator. Level 2, level 3. Now, I have a mosquito coil out here because we had some rain and the mosquitoes are bad. So you're seeing some smoke from the mosquito coil burning here. So that's the 3 settings there, and then you have turbo and a strobe. So you have those 3 functions there. So you have, oh, well, you have those 2 functions here. I'm sorry, Mike, hang on just a second. So you have all the functions available on this switch, from all the settings, power on, power off, low setting, and then you can turn on the strobe from here. Okay, On the tail cap, where you charge it, is also a switch. It's a dual pressure, so there is one, there's two. It's two settings. So when you turn it on with the button for the first one, it's on the second setting. You turn it up, you push it all the way in, and it takes you to turbo. So what you can do is you can half push it, and it turns it on. Basically, that would be the power setting I would choose to use. You can see it's pretty bright. But if you push that button down all the way, you can see you get all 2,300 lumens, and it's impressive how bright that is. I can't even look at it. So I like the additional function of being able to see what my battery charge is there. On this one, you kind of get the same thing. You get a green, and then when it starts to go bad, you'll get a yellow, and then it'll turn red. But this has a lot longer battery life, a lot longer throw, and a lot more max brightness on it. But its downside, it's a little bit big. Even with the pocket clip on, I've had this in and out of pocket a little bit. It's not unwieldy. If I was wearing a pair of like 511s that had the tack pocket on the side, which would be kind of where I would want this would be great. But in a pair of jeans, when you sit down, that's a little bulky. But have no fear. Olight thought of it, and they provided you with a belt pouch, which is a really nice pouch, actually. Snap here. You can go up under it here if you want. Multiple little bells and whistles. You got, you know, you can hook it on a carabiner if you want. It's got drain holes in case you're out in the weather, and the clasp on it is pretty nice. It holds up pretty good. It holds it in there really well, and the pouch is nice because then you can just put this in the pouch and throw it, not have to worry about hitting a button and stuff like that. I probably would throw that inside my computer case if I was going somewhere, or inside my backpack if I was going on a trip. So yeah, really super nice flashlight. So let's go ahead and get into the specs of what you get on this flashlight as far as brightness and things like that. That's actually how I would probably put it in there, would be button up towards the top. But at any rate, let's go ahead and pull out the spec sheet and look at it. I'm going to go ahead and apologize in advance if I seem like I'm stumbling around and seem like this is kind of impromptu. It is. I wasn't planning on filming anything today. I'm exhausted. I filmed all day, or edited all day yesterday, and I've sharpened all day today. If you could see, the workbench is a mess. But here's the specifications. So you're looking at, on turbo, you're looking at 2,300 lumens. Now, these are the time frames. After 2 minutes, 160 minutes, 39 minutes, that's how much, like how long it'll last. 2.5 minutes on turbo, and then it drops down to 800, then 250. Same thing here, 800 to 250, and then a time frame. But what you're looking at is 2,300 max lumens, 800 on high, 200 on medium, 15 on low, and 1 on Moonlight. And Moonlight is the one where you turn it on, you hold that button till you get 1. And I will tell you, it's not very bright. Let's go ahead. I'm going to turn the light off here and have some minimal lighting and show you what I'm talking about. As you guys can see, it's not completely dark. We'll go ahead and turn this on Moonlight. Moonlight is a nice setting. I use the Moonlight feature on my flashlights a lot. I have it on several flashlights. As you can see, it is nice because it's not overly bright. If you're using it in a darkened room, like say my wife was sleeping and I wanted to check something or look for something, it's not that overwhelmingly bright that it's going to bother her, but still gives you enough light you can see around and find things. So then you have your second setting, which is low. So that's low, and low is actually pretty bright. Now hang on a second, guys. We'll turn this around and I'll show you the garage with this light on this setting. See, guys, it's kind of dark. I want to have enough light that you can still see, but this is low, and then medium. There's high. There's turbo. It's like turbo is like having a light on in the room. It is incredibly bright, and the beam on it, as you can see, because I have this mosquito coil that's burning it, you can see the beam on it is incredibly bright, and it's pretty focused. Now, I will tell you, this does get hot. On turbo, it gets hot. So that might be something to consider, but then you have strobe. So you can see what it looks like in a dark setting. But here is your original no, I'm sorry, that's high. Here is Moonlight. You can barely even see it. You can barely even see that light is on that back wall. So, all right, let's go ahead and turn this around and take another look at it, and then do some final talks. So you can see that's a really nice bright flashlight. If you need it in an emergency or if you're a first responder, this would be a really good light. As a first responder, maybe not fire, you know, in a smoky environment. If you're a fireman, I think that beam would be a little bit too bright and would illuminate any smoke if you got it on the turbo. But yeah, you can see in here it has high performance, cool white LED paired with the TIR optics lens, increases the output 2300 lumens from the previous 1800 lumens. So that's the new features. Dual switch on the back. It has visualized the lit up indicators. New tail cap. Tail cap's re-engineered. Magnetic charging, as I showed you. Tactically, these are tough. I've dropped this one a few times. You can see I've had zero issues with it. It's held up really well. This gets carried a lot. As a matter of fact, I just dropped it again right on my foot. So, yeah, you can't go right with these. You can't go wrong with these Olights because the fact is their warranty is really, really good. I have had zero problems. I have a Pew Pew light that's going to be going back to them. And in case you guys are wondering why I'm saying Pew Pew on full 30, it's because I'm simulcasting this on Instagram. So, yeah. So they're going to have a Black Friday sale going on for this, starting on the 28th. I'm going to have this video up tomorrow morning, the 27th. On both platforms. I might put it up on full 30 tonight, but down in the description below will be the link to this for you to purchase things. These are like $39 off during their sale. So, all right, guys, let's turn this back around, do some final thoughts.
So, guys, the only problem I see with this flashlight is that there is, it's a little bit big, but like I said, at the tabletop, you just offset that because it has as soon as I can get it open, a little pouch. And you can just stick it right down in its pouch. I didn't have any problems with the pouch. Everything about it's really nicely made. So, yeah, it is a really nice light. It's more of a size that I would keep at the house here for an emergency light, but really, really great. Guys, that's all I got on this one. There's nothing else really to say. Really nice light. Not a bad price at all. Like I said, I believe if I saw it, they're $35 off. They're right around 89 bucks. I can't remember off the top of my head, so I'll put it in right here as to what the actual price is. So, guys, that's all I got. If you want to support the channel, there's a bunch of ways to do it. If you're on YouTube, you can follow any of my affiliate links. I'm going to start linking those as well on Full 30. You might see those in the description as well below with all of my affiliate links that I have in the description here. So if you're on YouTube, you can always join. If you're on Full 30, you can always join. Those are other ways to support the channels on a monthly subscription. And I have links to my merchandise store on Ember Shirt Co. If you go and follow that, the link to that will take you either to Ember Shirt Co. or my merch store, and you can shop those stores on there and use the code CrazySharp, all one word, capital C, capital S, CrazySharp, to save 10% at checkout. So that's about all I got, guys. I love you all. Keep it clean in the comment sections. Take care of yourselves. Be good to each other. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and I will see you in the next video.